I'm froze up here. I'll be right back. it was it was stuck on the video, and it was like doodle 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 doodle. It was on a permanent loop. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? I'm like, I don't even know if I'm on right now. I don't know if the video is just stuck on a permanent loop. I can't even find it on my own channel. It's non-existent. Where are we, people? Are we even live? Are we? Is there anything going on here? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So we're gonna hang out tonight. We're gonna show off some stuff for CB4K. Try to raise a little bit more money. We lost like 362 dollars on the campaign due to declined cards. So I'm trying to make that up at least so we can hit that nice round number back again. And we're gonna hang out with Brandon tonight once again with Dismay Comics for the Gallows Man. We were laughing behind the scenes. We were making up our new Gen Pokemon for the Gallows Man. We've got Hitler Geodude. Yeah, Geodude. He's got the part going on. So yeah, we were having fun with that. So yeah, I mean, here it is right here, folks. We've got him right there. All you gotta do is trim his mustache a little bit, part his hair, and yeah, look at all that stardust. 1 million. 1 million stardust. All right, so we're gonna bring him out. Enough. What's going on, man? My internet's gone freaking cuckoo. Like, I don't
No,
know.
you're good.
Somebody upstairs must be streaming or something. Who knows? I can't even find my own show on Rusty Flow Studios. I'm just like, we're gonna go live. We're gonna show off a couple of pieces, talk about Gallows Man, chat a little bit, joke around. We're gonna show off stuff like this. We got this for all. If anybody wants to purchase this tonight, $30 shipped. Boom, it's yours. You get this nice, beautiful hardcover Grimm Fairy Tales art book volume 2. We're just gonna like BS, talk stories, talk about what's crappy on Disney Plus right now. I mean, is it an earthquake? Jeez, sound like somebody's coming through the floor at me. My
That
kid's
that
like
was that was neo-Nazi dude using earthquake. That's what it was.
Neo dude. Neo dude, use earthquake, lightning blast attack. Nine. We're gonna wait. Hey, what are you gonna turn it up to, Neo dude? Nine.
Pikachu was just like terrified slash confused, battling just like Pika. Just this
Pika.
Pokemon.
No, what happens is like Pikachu blasts and burns like half of his mustache off, and so now he's mad because he's half neo-Nazi now. Oh my gosh, this show's already gone off the rails. All right, we're gonna call it a night. Bye.
Yeah.
Brandon's like, whoa, whoa, take me with you, bro. Like, what are you doing? Leave me up here by myself. Like, don't leave me now. Oh man, so how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's
Yeah,
been kind of a busy day, but like not bad. Like usually busy days are like tiring or not the best, but it's been a decent day.
you know what I did when I got off work? I came home and I took a nap. Sure did.
Nice. Nice.
You know,
That's
I
awesome.
was like, I'm done. I'm done. Put a fork in me. I'm done. I want to pop the link in here real quick. So, folks, I got Brandon on here with me. I'm not gonna be around tomorrow. I'm gonna still be live around. I'm just not gonna be around tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon he is the end of
I'm gonna
this.
be gone from this earth by tomorrow.
I'm gonna be gone from this earth. Toss some salt over your shoulder for your homie. So yeah, so we got 14 hours left on this campaign. And so it's gonna end tomorrow around 10 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
Central Time. Actually, you know what? If I would look, it would just tell me. This
yeah.
project
11
ends at
a.m. Central
11
Standard
a.m.
Time.
Central Time. So it's 14 hours and 45 minutes. It just says 14 hours. So now it makes me look like I can't count. Fired. Shame. You brought great shame, Kickstarter. How dare you? Neo dude, attack. Nine. It's never gonna get
That's the
old.
thing. If I had Neodude as a Pokemon, I don't think I could ever bust him out in a battle because it's just gonna look bad. Like the other trainer's gonna be like, "What the heck, man? Why do you have a Nazi Pokemon?"
Yeah, he's got like tattoos all over him and stuff. He's got tattoos on his arms. It's just this floating head with like a little mustache and a poorly parted comb over with tattooed arms. 9! He's got a little Luger pistol.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh
stay in
man,
the Pokeball. I can't bust him out in battle.
you're staying in the Pokeball, Neo, dude. We just can't have that, bro. Nope. Jesus. The Neo dude army is coming. It's coming for us. So yeah, so now that we've already had technical difficulties, I couldn't get my headphones to connect. Because as you can see, I have 2 again. Yay! So my buddy got these. So here's a fun fact. So my buddy got these. He got a tooth pack on Indie Starter. I don't know. It was Indiegogo or Kickstarter. So we're just gonna say Indie Starter. Got these on Indiegogo or Kickstarter or whatever. And so my left one quit working. It won't charge. It won't do anything. I tried it in. All right. So here, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. So he got these, and I didn't know he got a set for me. He sent them to me, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man, thank you." He's like, "Yeah, you can use it for the show, and that way you got a better mic." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. They're noise canceling, even though I can still hear my kids sound like they're coming through the floor." But anyway, so I don't know. I had them for a couple months. The left one quit working, so I messaged him. I'm like, "Hey, man, I don't know if you want to reach out to them, but my left one quit working." So he emailed them. I contacted them through the app. No support whatsoever. It's like they brag about they've been around since 1996. Yeah, we're gonna shout them out here. So, oh yeah, wow, this case doesn't even say it on there, but it's Yeah, there it is, right there, Edifier. So they've been around since 1996. Supposed to be a top of the line speaker company. Why can't you guys answer your backers? I mean, so my left quits working. And so he's kind of upset, there's no support. These weren't cheap. And so about a week later, he ran over his right. So they fell out. He didn't know they fell out of his ear. And so,
Okay.
like, he went back later on in the parking lot and they were just like smashed. And I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny, but it is. Like the irony, how ironic. My left quits working and then he runs over his right. So for like months, he's like, "Oh, I'll send you the left one." So he sent me the left one, and I got it yesterday. And I spent an hour trying to get these just to connect to each other because this one was connected to his set, and this one was connected to
Yeah,
my
yeah.
set. But my left one doesn't work. His right one doesn't work. So I'm like, "Mary, your spouses are dead. Mary." So so anyway, so I finally get them to pair, and then tonight I can't even get the damn things to work on StreamYard. I'm like, come on, peoples, come on. And then I come on, and you're froze up, like the video's sitting there just looping. It's like boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? All right, it wasn't meant to be. We're not going live. Bye, guys.
So
And
yeah,
Neo Dude, it's
uh,
Neo Dude. Let's blame that MFer. See what happens. Before the show, you caught Neo Dude, and now this is happening. Coincidence? I think not.
yeah.
Damn it, Neo Dude.
We just have to destroy that Pokeball that he's in.
Yeah, it's like a Horcrux or something, like Voldemort, with Neo Dude, the soul of Hitler's trap. Dude, we gotta write this
Trapped
story.
within a Pokemon.
Yeah. Geodude's like a Horcrux, and Adolf Hitler's soul's trapped inside of him. And so everybody wonders why this Pokemon's got a poorly chosen mustache and a bad comb over. And guess what? It's Neodude. He's back. Hello, my friends. I am Neodude. I have come back from the dead for you. Oh my God. So, and like the only, oh man, we got what is it? Pika, we can make it Pika Potter. Like you got Pikachu, only he's like the Harry Potter, and he
Oh, that actually
uses.
works perfectly. Has the lightning bolt and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
This is what I was saying.
yeah.
So we got Pika Potter and Dudavolt. Dudavolt. Neo Dudavolt. There we go, Neo Dudavolt. So it's like part Hitler, part Geodude, part Voldemort. He, I am he who shall not be named. Nine. Oh man, we've gone too far off rail. So Brandon, I'm gonna leave it to you, buddy. Tell us about Gallows Man. We got 14 hours left. We got this handsome man right here,
Yes.
the Gallows Man. We have Major Swastika, and they're at the Oakley Mausoleum. They're fighting in the graveyard. Guys, this is the ending scene to the book. If we get 11 more backers, one of you lucky peoples will win this hand-painted shitty painting done by me. Own a piece of shitty art. Listen, it may be shitty, but you would be lucky to own the shitty art because not everybody can own the shitty art because there's only one. There's definitely not any reproductions that are going to be made and sold off of this. Just kidding.
And it's technically the first piece of art depicting that end battle scene in issue 4 because we haven't got there with like Helen doing the art yet. So
Major Swastika, I choose you, Neo Dude.
Just so people know, Major Swastika is a villain in it. I don't want you getting some weird impression. Major Swastika is the villain in this. Gallows Man is the hero. We're beating the Nazis in this book, just to let you know. Do you not like that, Russ?
I don't know if we can trust you, sir. All right. So anyway, go ahead. Take it away. Give us your elevator pitch.
Yeah, so with the Gallows Man, I've got the first issue covers right here. Basically, takes place in the 1940s. It's very like a golden age tale. It has like the fun campiness of like the 1960s Batman show. Takes place in 1940s in a satirically over the top and campy world of superheroes, and within that you have the Gallows Man. You have the Gallows Man, and he has a team consisting of Newsboy, who is right there, and a few other people. And they have to stop this Nazi threat that has infiltrated their city, not only to save the city, but to avenge the Gallows Man's former mentor, who died from this Nazi threat. And the best way to kind of put this book tonally is take that Adam West Batman show, the fun campiness of that show, and throw in like Quentin Tarantino movie violence, and you have the Gallows Man. It ultimately is a fun book. You'll get some enjoyment out of it. It's funny. It has like some campy, cheesy jokes here and there. You'll get a laugh out of that. You'll get a laugh out of some of the absurd stuff that happens with it, like with some of the violence and stuff. But ultimately, it's to be a fun read. And the Kickstarter right now is both for issues 1 and 2, and each issue is 56 pages in total, 49 pages of story in each one. So almost 100 pages in story with both issues 1 and 2. And there's plenty of different reward tiers to where you can read all that for pretty cheap for a Kickstarter. Every bit helps. We're also one backer away from our 50 backer giveaway, which I'll give out another one of these. Every 10 backers, I give out this bookmark and sticker set. So just one more backer, have one more giveaway for that. We're 11 backers away from doing another one of these, as well as that painting that Russ did. So one backer will get both the sticker and bookmark set and that original painting depicting the fight in issue 4 between Gallows Man and Major Swastika. So yeah, just keep going at it. We're 14 hours away from the Kickstarter ending, and we're about $275 away from hitting the third stretch goal, which unlocks a PDF comic of a story that will eventually come out in the future. But just some stuff to look forward to with the giveaways and the stretch goals and different stuff like that. So every bit helps, and I'm thankful for everyone that has backed this.
Hey, I figured out why I can't find my video because I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the charity auctions page going, why can't I find this video? Why? Where is it? Where is it gone? I cannot find it. because I'm like trying to share it out, and I just realized I was like, oh, I'm on Rest Exposed Videos charity auctions for CB4K. Okay, no, I found the video. So cool. Now I can actually share it
Magic.
out. I'm losing my mind, man. See what I get for trying something new tonight? Everything breaks.
No, it's all good. It's
So
all
have you
good.
watched Obi-Wan yet?
Uh, it's one of those things where I'm gonna wait till the next Marvel show comes out. Like I didn't realize it, but I canceled Disney Plus after Moon
Oops.
Knight. I didn't realize it. I did it just so I can like save money till the next show comes out because I'm not gonna watch anything till then.
No, I
So I
get
think
it.
the next one's yeah, I think the next one's Miss Marvel. I'll probably get Disney Plus once that one is starting to end, and then I'll binge watch Kenobi after that, and then cancel again till the next Marvel thing comes out. But I
Fair
haven't
enough.
watched it. I'm sure it's good. Again, I haven't seen any episodes yet. But
Oh no, oh no, no, oh no, no. All I've heard is they said the best parts are the flashbacks to the sequel trilogy, which like goes
really,
1, 2, 3, and they said those are the best parts, and so I was like, wow, that says
mm,
a lot.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing with me is like me personally, I don't like that Star Wars nowadays has to like make a movie or make a show about this one reference or let's see what happened to this character during this time. Like ultimately, you don't need this show. It's cool you get to see Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen come back and all that stuff. You don't need this show though. Like we had episode 3. You can leave it up to the viewer's interpretation of what Obi-Wan's up to up until episode 4 and stuff like
So guys,
I haven't
guys, I
seen.
figured it out. Obi-Wan just like grows a weed farm, and that's why he's just like so chill. He's like, just go ahead and when he's fighting, uh, you know, Darth Maul, and he says, "Just take me." That's why he's so chill. He's just like, bro, I'm just gonna turn into like, I'm just gonna turn into smoke, and then you're gonna inhale me, and you're gonna be high, bro, and then Anakin's gonna kill you. Yeah. I'm just,
Yeah, yeah. With that, everyone on Tatooine is like farming for moisture, but Obi-Wan's the only one that's like actually doing good with farming for moisture to where he's actually
yeah,
growing
yeah.
things.
He's using the moisture, man.
Yeah.
Why you guys just taking moisture, man? Like that blue milk tastes pretty good when you're stoned, bro. It's Obi-Wan 420. I can just see it now, Obi-Wan. When they this is not the weed you were looking for.
Well, I'm surprised he doesn't in like episode 4. If you like retcon it, I'm surprised he doesn't have like a Gandalf pipe or something because he feels like that
Yeah,
wise old man who'd like Gandalf.
man. I tell you what. So here's what I'm excited about. So we got pretty soon, hopefully, I think next year they're supposed to be releasing Martin the Warrior on Netflix. So I'm really excited about that. Um, I think I have the book here somewhere. I was showing it off the other day. So there was somebody that I know, their daughter was having a birthday and all of her friends canceled. And so she was asking, people would send books and stuff. So I sent her a copy of my book. And then I sent her. I don't have it here, so whatever. But I went to Barnes and Noble and picked up a couple of copies of Martin the Warrior. Well, it's not Martin the Warrior. It's Redwall and Mossflower, and they're such great books. Like they're young adult books, and like they did a cartoon on it, so people think it's like a kiddie style
Okay.
story, but it's not. It's more of a young adult story. Like as a young adult, you pick up on so much stuff. You're like, if a kid would read this, they would totally not understand this. But it's a great series. There's like 16, 17 books in the series. Brian Jakes passed away in, I want to say, 2011. Was when because I looked it up. I'm like, man, it's been forever. But he passed away after releasing the last book that I got. And I'm super bummed about it because he was a great storyteller. I loved his books because it was really cool in between. Like he did something different that other people don't do. He put recipes in between the chapters. So like say
like
they had the
in universe recipes or
yeah.
what? That's
So it's
cool.
like
That's really cool.
so it's like the characters are eating red currant scones. So like you go to like chapter 5, the next chapter, and in between chapter 4 and 5, there's a recipe for red currant scones.
That's really
And
cool.
yeah, it was awesome. And then the other thing that they would do that was really cool was there would be like a poem or something that he would write in between that would kind of like switch it up, and it was like a really cool like legendary poem you would find upon entering a cave and you're exploring and you find this sealed passageway and there's this runes inscribed into the stone and you're reading it and you get that creepy vibe from it. It's like this is really cool. So I don't know. You just had a great imagination. It was a great storytelling. So they did, like I said, they did the cartoon that it aired on Channel 9 PBS, but Netflix bought the rights to it earlier in the year and announced that they're going to be releasing Martin the Warrior as a movie. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do it as live action, and then they're going to continue the series on as a show possibly. So I'm kind of amped about that.
It's cool.
Um, they're either going to do good or they're going to Death Note it and kill it for me forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Death Note was terrible.
No, yeah, Death Note is like one of my favorite. I read the manga after the anime, but one of my favorite manga and anime. And then yeah, seeing that movie, like I had a friend watch it that was like, yeah, it wasn't bad. I was like, yeah, but if you've at least seen the show, you realize like that's not the characters at all. Like Misa acts more like Light in that movie, and Light just acts like a complete idiot. Like he does not act like Light. Like he is not smart at all. He's in the movie. He's just thinking like, "Ooh, this girl. Like I want to sleep with this girl." Like that's all he's saying. That's like in the show. That's not Light. He does not care about that.
No, he cares about catching the criminal, and it's such Death Note was such a great anime, such a great manga,
Yeah,
and I watched like the first 25 minutes of it, and it just killed me. And what kills me even worse is Willem Dafoe, plays in it, and I'm like, oh my god, Willem Dafoe. I couldn't watch it anymore. I'm like, he's like one of my favorite actors because Willem Dafoe is just badass. Like he's got that crazy like hobgoblin. He played perfect. Like it was so great to see him play the Hobgoblin again in No Way Home.
yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
was it was awesome, and
Well, I'll say with the Death Note movie, maybe the only thing I like, but I mean like it, all the other bad stuff with the movie ruined it for me. But the only thing that's decent is Willem Dafoe as Ryuk. Like he does a decent job as Ryuk. It feels like Ryuk from the show.
yeah,
Like creepy as well as a little bit funny and stuff, but like everything else just doesn't feel like Death Note at all.
no,
Like
like you can tell he really tries to bring that feeling to the show, and it's not enough. It's just not enough
yeah,
to save it.
yeah.
So yeah, folks, don't go watch the live action of
No.
Death Note. It's terrible. I'm
Just
really
watch the anime because it's like I mean like this is going to sound long, but for a lot of shows it's not that long. It's like 37 episodes, but time wise it's like 11 to 12 hours. Like
yep.
a lot of people, I mean, the shows that come out nowadays where it's like 8 episodes and they're an hour apiece, it's almost that length, and it's an entire show. You get a beginning, middle, and end. Like it's all there. Like I don't know. I highly, if people haven't seen Death Note, even if you don't care for anime or like anime, I think it's a good like gateway into anime because it's not as weird as a bunch of anime. Because like I like anime. My biggest problem with some anime is like the random pervy stuff they do that carries over from manga. But weird pervy stuff that goes on, the weird stuff that isn't always seen in like Western culture, Western media. But this one is, for the most part, grounded. Like the only supernatural stuff is boy has a notebook that when he writes people's names in it, they die. Um, but
How
but what
dare how dare you spoil? You just spoiled it.
but what's good with that is like for Western audiences, you'll like that because they play with the rules with that Death Note a lot. Like they never. That's what I like about Death Note, and like the rules they use with the notebook is there are rules with it. They don't just make up crap on the fly of like, oh, now it can do this or now it can do that. It's like, no, 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 no. You pretty much got the rules within the next or the first few episodes, as well as each episode. Whenever there's like a commercial break, it'll pop up a rule that you can read like in between. So like you understand how it works, and the characters as it goes along in the show will manipulate those rules, like kind of like use it to their advantages as well as like loopholes with it. It's like, well, the Death Note says this, so I can technically do this or that. I like it whenever a show or movie does that with any type of supernatural thing where there's you don't have to like list out an entire scroll of rules like here is everything that will happen or can happen with this superpower. But I don't really care for it when it's like towards the end of a show, someone does some crazy magic thing or some superpower. It's like, wait a second, I had no idea they could do that. You never expressed before that that was possible. So now, literally anything can happen in the show. That ruins the stakes when you just say, oh, yeah, yeah, anytime we can just throw in some random magic or whatever. I don't like that. Whereas Death Note, the rules are kind of established. You know what you're working.
Oh, and that's the cool thing, is watching it. You have Light who's trying to not break the rules, but find loopholes within the rule set and find his way around the consequences of using the Death Note and ways to manipulate the rules without breaking them. And
Yeah,
and the whole time you've got L hot on his case, trying to solve this crime on what's going on, who is killing all these people, how are they doing it, and this whole time he's suspicious of Light, but he has no proof. And
yeah,
you've got, on one hand, you've got Light who's trying to play this normal kid, and with a normal life, who's also utilizing the Death Note, trying to hide it from L and from the
yeah. He's trying to
police.
become the god of the new world, as he says.
Yeah. Yeah, and then at the same time, he's trying to find ways and loopholes around the rules that have been set
Yeah,
forth in
yeah,
the episode. And that's what's great about it is, you know, throughout the whole series, he'll try to do something, and then you know, it'll be like, oh wait, I can't do that because of this rule. And so then it'll revolve around that episode of him trying to find a way to bend the rule, not break it,
yeah.
but bend it enough that he's skirting, with messing around with dark powers here. And it's just really good. It's so great. Like when once L gets into it, it's so tense. Like the whole time you're watching, you're just tensed up because you're just like, this is nuts. Like, oh, he's gonna get caught.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna get
because
caught.
because
Oh,
the
he's
whole show from there is just this like the best like mind chess game you will see in a show
yeah.
is
Oh, it's
between
great.
Light and L. Just this mind chess game that they're
Psychological
playing
thriller.
the entire
It's
show. Yeah,
beautiful psychological thriller. It's
that's
absolutely
that's the thing is like there's not a lot of action in Death Note. Like the closest thing to quote unquote action you'll see is like whenever someone is dying after their name has been written in the Death Note. Like sometimes you'll see the actual death. For the most part, that's the closest thing to action you'll see. As it goes along, there's like an episode here or there that has like a punch or something like that, but it's mostly just that mind chess game between these two, as well as like Light in his head, like before he's playing that mind chess game with L. This isn't really a spoiler. It's like it's in like episode 5 or something. But when that FBI agent, his wife, is trying to find out about Kira, basically Light, and she's going to the FBI precinct and stuff. And there's an entire episode of Light just like walking with her on the street because he's trying to get her name so he can write her name in the death note. And she gives him
yep.
like a fake name, and he's like, "Crap!" And like Ryuk's behind him, like laughing, like, "The heck is he laughing about?" Then he realizes she gave him a fake name, and the entire episode is just him trying to find a way to manipulate her and trick her into giving him her actual name before she gets to the precinct. Because when she gets to the precinct, everything's going to start unraveling. So
Yep.
it's this ticking time of trying to get her name and write it down. And it's that mind thing of him thinking that, but really the episode is this them walking on the sidewalk. But it's so engaging and so great. Like
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Could you imagine if the Death Note actually existed?
it's it's one of those things where like you can't trust anyone with it, honestly. Like it's
No.
got to be locked up or something. Like if Ryuk won't just like take it or whatever Shinigami, if they won't just take it and just go back to their world, then like it just needs to be locked up. Like
Yeah.
it's going to corrupt anyone that uses it.
Well, see, and that's the funny thing. It's something that me and one of my friends talk about on a constant basis is the fact that I can, with me going through all the stuff that I go through, like fighting with the insurance company over, getting the spine stimulator, or fighting for, um, all this crap that we've been dealing with for the last 2 years and getting nowhere, and watching people get away with murder, at your cost. And it's like, you start to understand why people become villains, and so you can see why people do the things that they do, because it's like, until you're in the position to watch people do things and get away with it unscathed, like, and you're like, why do people care? Because these laws and these rules exist, but when people break them, nothing happens to them. So now it's kind of starts to unravel in your mind, and it's really eye opening, and it's something that, from my viewpoint, like with the drunk driver that hit, my wife and kids and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
watching, them say, oh yeah, I did it on purpose, and then them only want to give them 30 days. Somebody get drunk on purpose, almost killed somebody else's family and my family, hitting both of them head on, and they're just like, oh yeah, just give her 30 days. And it's just like, what? And it's crazy because you see these commercials. Oh, you don't drink and drive, or you lose. You get a minimum of 1 year in jail. Blah 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 blah.
yeah.
And
Like how exactly did that person lose? Yeah,
yeah, and so like, that's kind of like the crazy thing is, me as a writer, seeing this stuff unravel. It's like it starts giving me ideas into writing, for writing some of the villains, because
yeah,
you
yeah.
can kind of thought processes in my mind of how a normal person that does good, that doesn't, that is a good person, can become a villain
Could
because
become that.
they
Yeah,
see
yeah,
all this corruption. Hey, everybody has to abide by these rules, but the people that don't get punished for it. And then it's like it just sends them into insanity. And so you can see, that string of events occur, and it's like, this is going to make good for writing. So I made a whole bunch of notes and stuff on writing a couple of villains that I got coming out. But yeah, I mean, that's what I love so much about Death Note is, you watch somebody sane unravel into a villain, and then it
yeah.
just turns into a fun game to them, and it's just like, and the way it ends is just priceless.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
People
yeah.
don't see any wrong in the things that they do, because they're just like, oh, I'm making the world a better place, and then they realize, the point where they messed up, and it's just, that's what's really cool, is the ending, the way everything was set up. And I can't say anymore. I'm gonna give stuff away. But guys, if you haven't seen Death Note, watch it. Great, great,
Yeah.
great show. I absolutely love it. I gets a 10 out of 10 from me.
Oh
Except
yeah,
for,
yeah.
you could
It's
something more fun for Ryuk to eat other than apples. I mean, come
then apples. Yeah,
on. Next time, make it something like super, super, like absurdly, like, rare. Like, you have to go climb a mountain in Japan, and at noon on Wednesday, and it has to be raining for at least 5 minutes, and then you have this brief window where you get this fruit, and then I don't, make some crazy stuff. Make it fun.
Light has to keep doing those treks just to get the food for Ryuk and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, going back to what we were talking about, I still got some stuff up for CB4K, folks. We came $300 short, a little over $300 short on the Kickstarter after we had some cards that got declined. So we got some fun stuff up. It's on my main page if you want me to show off some of the stuff. We still have the Cave Woman drawing from CB Zane. We've got this art book. We've got a commission piece. We got quite a few things that are left over, so please check that post out. And we're also here with Brandon from Dismay Comics talking about the Gallows Man issues 1 and 2, available on Kickstarter now until 11 a.m. tomorrow. Guys, our goal is 60 backers. We're at 49 now, so we need 11 more backers. Back it for
11 more
$1,
backers.
back $10, back it for $1,000. Brandon will love you forever. And you get yourself, if you're a physical backer, you get yourself in the runnings for this super sweet, shitty painting of the year. This is better than a banana taped to a wall, and it could be yours for free. I mean, somebody paid millions of dollars for that banana taped to a wall, but this beautiful piece of shit here can be yours.
Well, now here's the thing. Will you sign it, Russ? Like at the bottom?
Yeah. Here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. We're gonna sign it live. Here we go, folks. All right, we're gonna live sign it. See, this is CGC worthy right here. We're gonna sign it. Hold on.
That's a lot better than my signature. I'm sure people got my
fancy schmancy.
I'm sure people, when they got the first issue of the Gallows Man last year, they looked at my signature. They're like, "Oh, maybe I didn't want this."
Was it one of those numbers? Like, what?
Probably was. They're probably like, "Oh, I'm glad I got him to sign it on the inside cover." Ugh.
So, guys, please share this out. Please share the link out in the comments here. We got it there on Facebook. We got it there on YouTube. We got it there on Twitch. We're trying something new. We're going live on a Wednesday. Wednesdays seem to be kind of that night. With me being out of town tomorrow, I won't be able to go live. So unfortunately, I was hoping to see Brandon off into the end of this project, but we definitely wish him the best with this. I want to see him hit 60 backers. Guys, I endorse this book. Brandon sent me a preview, issue 1, the entire issue. I read it. I laughed. I laughed at the fact that I laughed because I'm like, why the fuck did I laugh at this? And then I was just totally appalled as it did a 180. It was like campy Batman humor, a couple of deaths at the beginning, and then the next thing you know, Major Swastika is just brutally smashing this guy's head in with a swastika. So if you're into gore, you're into campy, you like Quentin Tarantino films mixed with some 60s Batman humor, this is the book for you. It's fun. It keeps you interested. And it's 56 pages. It's not 24. It's not 48. It's 56 pages, guys. You get issues 1 and 2 for like pennies on the dollar. I mean, they're super cheap books. You can get both books for like what is it, 20, 25?
Yeah, both books for 26, as well as like a bunch of other stuff with that. It's not just the 2 books. You'll get a sticker pack as well as some PDF rewards.
You get Hitler Geodude.
Now I'm just waiting, not encouraging this. Now I'm just expecting like some fan art of Hitler Geodude, because this is stuck in my head since we started. Oh gosh. Oh, you're gonna do it?
All right, we get the 70 backers. I will paint Hitler Geodude. We will give it away. Imagine that. Somebody actually hangs it up in the house, and like somebody's like a major Pokemon fan, and like their friend comes over and Hitler Geodude. And they're just like appalled. They don't want to ask because they're afraid. Like they're just like, oh my god, dude's a Nazi. He's got
they're just
he's gonna go back to school and tell all his friends, like, this motherfucker's got Hitler Geodude hanging on his wall. Like, what is going on? And like and like the whole time it's just a joke, because we got
man. We got the neo-Nazi. Oh, I'm just making sure the audience knows we're joking. We're not in the
Yeah,
Nazi.
yeah.
We're just joking here. This book, Gallows Man, takes place. We got a neo-Nazi style party here. He branches.
Spoiler for everyone: the Nazis are the bad guys, and they get their comeuppance in the book.
Yeah, they
Just letting you know.
justice.
Yeah.
But yes, we're just joking around. We thought Hitler Geodude would just be hilarious because it's like we were just making up our own new book. Like
And just how shocking that is in the Pokemon universe. If you're a trainer who then like battles someone and that's the Pokemon that comes out of the Pokeball, you're like, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm going to pass on this battle. I kind of want to go. This is awkward.
This is very awkward. This has become really awkward, sir. No, you shall train with us. You have already battled 9. Friggin' don't forget Pikachu powder, man. We got Pikachu powder
Yeah.
and not Neo Dude.
Neodude.
Mort.
Yeah.
Neodudamort. Oh, this is getting more terrible as we go along. But yeah, no, guys, seriously, please check out the book. Like I said, I've read it. It's fun. $26, you get issues 1 and 2 that's shipped to your door. Help us get to 60 backers. At 11 more backers, we're gonna get this. So even if you only back it for $5 or $10, still the physical backers will be able to win this if we get to 60. If you don't have the money to back it, please throw $1 at it. If you throw $1 at it, your friends that follow you on Kickstarter will see it. You'll help us get to that 60 backer goal, and you'll potentially help other people see this book and back it before it ends in 14 hours at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So please, if you can't back it for $1, at least share it out because it's fun, and I want to help get this out there. I never heard of it up until I don't even remember how I heard of it. Oh, you added me and messaged me, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I was like, hi, sure, what do you got? And you sent, I was like, well, send me, you sent it over, and I was like, very cheesy. And then it was just like, bam, bam, head smashed, and I'm like, oh, wow, this took a turn. So yeah, no, it was, like I said, it was fun. I had never heard it up until now. Brandon reached out to me and said, hey, check this out. See if you want to have me on. And I gave it 5 exploding blue balls here. Here, we'll do it again just for good measure, folks. Here you go. You get 5 exploding blue balls. Hold on. Yep, the exploding blue balls are gone. They blew up. Oh no. Oh, here they are, right here. Shabam.
Boom.
This has been Blue Balls Reviews, Comic and Book Talk. Brought to you in part by DG Home. If you don't have essentials, go to dghome.com.
I was just thinking it'd be hilarious if it's the Blue Balls review and it's like, this message has been brought to you by PBS. It just doesn't fit at all.
This show has been sponsored by Scholastic. Oh shit. So Brandon, I'm gonna give you one last chance. Ow! I just hit my phone and launched it into myself. Give your elevator pitch again. I'm gonna throw the link back up in the comments. Guys, please check out the stuff that's available for sale on his Kickstarter. Because you'll forget again to tell you guys there are metal covers on there. They're limited. I think there's only 7 only ever going to be 20. But there's 10 available on the Kickstarter, of which 7 are left. You can pick up that great book as well as the main and the variant. And now, if you've already backed it, the variants for B are in there if it's not included in your tier. So, take it away, sir.
Take it away. Yeah, so thank you. So, Gallows Man, I've got both issue 1 covers right here. The Kickstarters for issues 1 and 2 of the Gallows Man. If no one knows what it's about, it takes place in the 1940s and follows the Gallows Man in this satirically and over-the-top world of superheroes. And him and his team, which includes Newsboy right there, as well as some other people. They got to take down this Nazi threat that has infiltrated their city to save the city, but also to avenge the Gallows Man's former mentor, who was killed by this Nazi cult. the best way to put it tonally is take that 1960s Batman show, the Adam West show, the fun and campiness of that show, and throw in Quentin Tarantino movie violence, and you have the Gallows Man. And it's very, it's funny. It's a fun book. It's just to have like a little difference in some of the comics that are out there. we've got we've got Steph Pool Ross over there. Steph Pool Ross is here. Uh, he approves of the book. But yeah, just definitely check it out because it's. I love my serious and sad and dark comics that are out there. You see a lot of those in the big two and stuff. I love a lot of them. But it's fun to have these fun, funny books out there as well. So I highly recommend checking it out.
You gotta have the fun, funny books out there. All right, guys, like I'm gonna totally endorse this. This is Steph Pool Ross here, telling you guys you better go back this shit, or I will find you and I will shove a chimichanga up your bunghole. Not really, it just sounded funny, but seriously, go back this project. It's so much fun. I laughed so hard. And Steph Pool Ross painted this beautiful picture right here of
Yes.
Mr. Major Swastika fighting off against the Gallows Man. And if we get to 70, I will paint Neo Dude.
Neo Dude.
Neo Dude.
So at 60 backers, you'll get that painting that actually it was Steph Pool Ross who painted it. He disguised himself as Russ, but it was Steph Pool Ross who painted it. You'll get that. It's a backer giveaway. He's being very handsy with the Gallows Man. That's a giveaway.
Well hung.
Maybe in a sequel mini series, a joke like that will be made. I'm glad I didn't make it in this one, but it could happen in the next one. But yeah, 60 backer giveaway. The painting there as well as a sticker and bookmark set. And if we get to 70 backers, someone can get the Neo Dude painting.
Neo Dude.
But yeah, just help spread the word about this. We got about 14 hours left on it, and yeah, thank you for everyone that shared it out, everyone that's backed it. It's really meant a lot. It's the campaign has went further than I thought it was, and I'm happy for that. We beat the first campaign last year. We beat that one's goal, and now I'm just looking forward to seeing how far it gets in these next 14 hours.
How far will it go? So thanks so much for being on tonight, Brandon. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you coming back and watching this, thank you so much for coming back and checking this show out. Come listen to us be a bunch of knuckleheads talking about Death Note and Neo Dude and other crazy retarded stuff. Have fun with us. Go check out the project, back it, throw $1 at it, share it, do whatever you may, but go get it to 60 and get this super sweet Steph Ross painting right here. Oh yeah, one of a kind, signed by me live, so you know it's not fake. It's genuine.
It's authentic.
That is authentic, boy. Do you understand? I'm just kidding. So anyway,
you don't need the letter of authenticity. You just show the person this video, and you get them to watch the entire video. Then you're like, see, it's authentic. You're good.
That's right. You don't need CGC to grade and certify this. This is certified Russ Explode Studios. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check it out. It has 14 hours left. It ends at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Get on it. Don't delay. Go back it. Throw $1 at it. Get us to 60 backers. Tell your friends. Share it out. Shout it out to the world. And help Steph Ross get some of his work out there. Maybe one day Steph Ross will be on PBS painting Neo. So everyone, as always, this is Russ Explode Studios with projects that'll blow your mind. You guys have a great night, and I won't see you guys Saturday. There won't be a Blastcast. I am out of town. It's my wife and I's 10th anniversary, so you won't hear from me at all this weekend. I'm gonna go zero dark. So everyone, have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys around.
Take care.